Hello! Welcome to No Man's Land. So, mic check. Mic check, please. Joel, you're here. Give me a mic check. I'm going to carry on talking anyway, as if you can hear me. I'm going to assume that you can. Where's Howie? Why is Howie not in? My cats are going a little bit crazy because there is a storm here this evening. It is crazy weather. I just went outside and found my steel toe cap boots halfway up the garden, and I don't know why. Because they're steel toe cap boots. They're pretty heavy. It is. Right, sound is good. So, first thing we've got to do, we've got to make some money. Because... oh no, first thing we've got to do is I've got to explain something. Right. Before I started streaming, this is why I was a little bit late, Joel, I was recording the next episode. What that means is, the next episode is recorded before this live stream. And that's why you will notice we've got zero money. And that's also why the title of the stream might be a little bit confusing. It is because you will see in a moment, up ahead in the distance, you can see it. Now I will admit, I did a pretty awful job of getting the terrain right. But the bakery is here, and we are being paid by the bakery $3.99 a litre at the moment. That is staggering money. That's basically €4 a litre, so we're looking at about 12,800 for one tank. Now I know it sounds very high, but this is the bakery. They want us to supply them constantly. They want us to give them plenty of monies. Plenty of monies? No, the opposite. They want to give us money. They want our organic milk. Wow, that building's noisy. So, here we go. Look at the money! Look at it rocket up. We're rich. We're going to be rich. Now, I'm very disappointed because I did all of this by myself, by the way. I think it looks lovely. You can see my terraforming is awful. Yes. I'm a little disappointed because there's no fences in Alien Jim's pack. And I was really hoping there would be, because then I could have put a nice neat fence around it. And by the way, that strange gurgling sound you're hearing in the background, that is actually my coffee machine. I am on lift duty tonight for the lady, and that means I'm not drinking. So, yeah, I'm having a coffee. My coffee machine is just doing its gurgling because it's getting through the last of the water, so it's incredibly noisy. I apologise. Welcome, Howie, and of course, welcome, Joel. Will your lovely lady be joining us this evening as well, Joel? Come on, coffee machine. You must be done. Oh my god, yes, yes. So, in the episode that you have not yet seen, I picked up all of the canola straw. I was also going to make some hay on that grass field, but that was not possible because it was raining. So we've got a multitude of things to do today. Many, many jobs. Including, of course, selling another load of milk, getting some more money. We're going to make hay out of that field, this grass field here, and then it's going to be cultivated so that it joins in with that. We're finished with it. This one is going to become a grass field, it needs to be seeded. That's going to be another job. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to do all of this today. Of course, we also have fields that need to be seeded so that we can actually plant some crops. Sounds good for you, Howie, but for you it's hours earlier. For me it's currently almost 9:30. It's a bit late for a coffee. Unless you're having dinner, then it's acceptable. Why is that? Why is it if I say I want a coffee at 10, half 10 at night, people look at me like I'm insane? But if you go for dinner and you say, oh yeah, I'll have a coffee at the end of my meal, nobody bats an eyelid. I don't get that. Makes no sense. So here we go. Another load. And that means we now have 25,000. And the other little bonus is that between the recording and this live stream, the cows gives birth to another cow. We've also got all of this land here now that we can do something with. Of course, we'll probably just turn it into a field, why not? But there's lots of trees here that we can cut down and we can turn into firewood, we can make some money with them. So yeah, all that land over there. And we've got a bit of land here as well, but kind of awkwardly positioned, I suppose. The bakery did tell me they'd need to be bringing some workers, so maybe some houses will suddenly pop up. Welcome, BB! How are you doing? Nice to see that Joel hasn't stolen your PC. I thought he might have done that. He's a cheeky young lad. Right. Let's see if I can do this without making a mess. I did. I managed to get my coffee without making a mess everywhere. Yeah. So, we are now home and dry, essentially. Now the one thing with the price is that it does seem very high, but fear not, it will drop. It won't be that high forever. It will also be a little bit higher at sometimes. Right, come on, come on. And it's good that we've got some money, because I was a little bit concerned, because in the recording I said, yeah, we just need 80,000 and then we can do it. We can buy the land and the bakery can move in. And then after the episode, when I actually pressed the buy button, I realised it was 85,000! So I had to skip through a bit of time to get some money in, and yeah, it was a disaster. Right, mowing. Mowing is the first job. Because it's nice and easy. I can just go in circles and I can talk to you guys. Oh, so I have to apologise, Joel, because I have not responded to, I think, 2 of your comments on YouTube. I'm not ignoring you, buddy. I just hadn't responded. I apologise for that. So, yeah. I'm responding to you now. Can't even remember what you said, but yes. Thank you for watching, Joel. No. My pedals. My pedals need a clean again. You're not going to sleep drinking coffee, drink beer. No, I've got to drive later, Joel. That's why I can't drink beer. And BB, he didn't want to. He didn't, but he wanted to. Okay. Yeah, keep your PC for yourself, BB. It's not your fault that he got a dodgy PC from someone. You dodgy bloke. Yeah. So, I discussed in the recording. 50 episodes seems like a reasonable amount. I believe there was a suggestion of 55 to 60 from some crazy South African guy. No clue who he is. He's just this maniac who thinks I should do 60 episodes on the same map. Not sure what planet he's on, to be honest. You know exactly who you are, Mr. Opperman. But yeah, I think 50 episodes seems like a decent amount. And then I'm not sure whether to do them all in series or do a little bit of it in parallel. It depends really, I suppose, on how much time I have. At the moment, work is just, it's honestly pure chaos. some weeks I'm really struggling just to get 2 episodes out because I do not have enough time. I can't use any time during the day a lot of the time. Even when I'm working from home, I'm struggling to actually use the time during the day to record. And during the evening, I'm on call and I'm getting called all the time. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe if things get better, I can do 3 episodes a week and then we can do 2 of these series at once. But you guys seemed to be interested by my 5-year challenge idea. One of the other ideas I have is it's called Back to the Beginning. I did say in the recording I've just done that I would tell you about it in this stream. Basically, apart from the 2 base game maps, the first mod map that came out on Mod Hub, pretty sure it's the first one, it's definitely the first one that I played. That first one was Marwell Manor. Marwell Manor is an awesome map. I know there are other maps that have come out since then that are better, but that one is just great. I really like that. Oh, yes, you are spot on, Howie. Let me see what's going on here. Is there anything in my background using Tinterweb? Let me have a look. I'll keep talking while I investigate. So, network. What's using my network at the moment? Okay. Interestingly, OBS is the only thing using my network. Why are we getting such dodgy output? Alright, there's a couple of things open in the background that say they're not using internet, but let me just close them down just to be certain. So, close Xbox, close Sim Dashboard, can't close Steam, definitely can't close Steam. Close that. What else is running? Git is running, but it needs to stay running. Internet Explorer, I've got a couple of different tabs open all at once. Let's close them down. Okay, it looks better in the preview now. Good evening, Mr. Elite. How you doing, mate? Oh, I forgot to turn the mower back on. Hopefully that's better now. Howie, let's see. I just noticed when you said it that the stream preview was looking a bit dodgy as well. Still looking a little bit grainy. I don't know why. Yes, so back to the beginning. I thought it'd be nice to actually do that as the final series. So the very last series, before moving to FS22, 21, 22. It's called 22, isn't it? Yeah, before moving to that one, I thought it'd be a nice idea to basically do the maps that I started with. Not the map I started with on YouTube, but at least the map I started playing FS19 properly on. Because I played, not Ravensport, what's the German one called? Completely forgotten what it's called now. But yeah, it was that one. I played Ravensport a little bit as well, but not that much. I think Ravensport was the one I played on day one. I am good, thank you very much, Mr. Elite. What about yourself? How's it go? The pixelation comes and goes. Yeah, I can see it's not fantastic. If I wasn't doing this stream as an episode, I would probably stop and move to Twitch. But I would have to go through a load of rigmarole of setting things up on Twitch because I haven't been on there for a while and they changed my stream keys and everything. And I've got it set to, if I do a simultaneous Twitch YouTube stream, it goes to Twitch. No, I don't know. I'm rambling now. I haven't even been drinking. Me? You thought I'd be hanging, or the others? I think Oppie's hanging. Hey, cats! Silence! Bloody things are going mental in there. Joel, I think, would have me going to 200 if he could. It's a shame, really. I would have liked to actually do a little bit of ETS streaming this evening, but I thought it was probably more important I do FS19 because I was struggling to get episodes done this week, so it made more sense to do this. Can't wait until we can buy some bigger equipment. Oh yeah, on what day was it? Oh, it's Friday morning technically. Yeah, I got called at 2 o'clock in the morning. Tried solving it from home, didn't work, so I had to go to the office, and I got back home at 7:30. It was a bit tough. Slept for 4 hours when I got home. Luckily the lady was a bit sick anyway, so she was quite happy to go back to bed. So we had 4 hours kip, and I woke up and I felt like I was hungover all day. It was pretty bad. Problem is, as I said earlier when I was talking about trying to do more episodes, I'm struggling to do 2 in a week because every time I'm on call, I am called at the moment, and it makes life quite difficult. We play from 4 to 7, it is 3 hours. How many times did we play? And half an hour episode you get close. What? What? Joel, have you been drinking? BB, whatever he's drinking, take it away from him. He's had enough. What are you rambling about, Joel? You maniac. Right. Straight up the middle. We need some background music, don't we? Problem is, I've got music that is safe for Twitch, but I don't know if my music is safe for YouTube. Yes, I can put some music on. I can. Right, let me get to the end of here, and then I can put a bit of music on. I've never tried doing this before, so you'll have to let me know if it's working. So, let me open up this bad boy, and I can go to not that, that's useless. Let's go here. Oh, that's a big library. I like it. So, do. This stuff is all epidemic, which means I can play all of this. I've got a feeling that's pretty loud. How's that for volume, guys? I can adjust it, so tell me if it's too loud or not loud enough or whatever. Oh. So, Elite, I am thinking of moving sometime in the summer. That was what I was thinking. Well, it just depends. Depends on when the mods are ready. You and Howie played on No Man's Land for 3 hours on Sundays. We played a couple of Sundays, and last night we played for about 5 hours. If you count all together and you divide it between half an hour. Okay. I see. Much better. Okay, so that volume is good then, is it, Howie? Streamlabs saved all your overlay pics and vids that you lost. Ah, yes, when your PC exploded. How is it now? How's it going? I'm sure Joel's going to get really upset now because yours is fixed and his is not. Oh! No, I don't want to fix the pedals yet. Taking the pedals apart to clean them out is a real pain. So I don't want to have to do it yet. But it's getting more and more difficult now. The worst thing is, if I take my eye away from the screen for 2 seconds, I can find that it's just completely stopped. Ah, okay. Very, very good. Nice. I assume you're talking about the PC and not the music, right? That coffee's still far too hot. Just about to burn my mouth then, and before I realised. So Howie apparently did 5 hours and didn't even realise it. Good old Epidemic music. This is why I pay for those subs. It's a shame I can't use real music. Well, I can. I'll just get a big bollocking for doing it. Not sure if they're saved anywhere. I can download them. I think they're just stuck. They're saved. They're saved to OBS, I think. I think there's a website for OBS, and I think they're saved on there, so you might be able to download it. GTX 3080. Hang on, you got a 3080 in the end? That's more than I thought you were getting. I thought you were getting a 3060. You decided to go whole hog then, I guess. Ooh, that means your graphics card is now slightly more powerful than mine. You're winning. You're winning! Right, that's it. I'm going to have to tell the lady that I need to go and buy a new graphics card. And if she asks why, I'll say because Elite is winning. I can't have that. I must go and spend 2,500 on a new one. And she'll say, are you insane? Admittedly, the last one cost me a hell of a lot. And that was before pandemic. I have no control over the music now. Or maybe I do. Ooh. Do I? Do I have control over the music? No. No, I don't. Okay. No, I thought I had control over the music from my keyboard. I do not. Unfortunately, so I can't skip songs without leaving FS, which is a bit annoying. I thought all of this was dance music. It's not. Oh, hold on. There we go. That's better. I think I'll have to order this in future so that I know exactly what's going on. Means we all have to go and buy new ones. Yeah, I know. That's exactly what they want though, Howie. They want us to all go and buy new graphics cards. It's a conspiracy. I should probably turn this to time up a little bit. I had it on ×1 for this whole time. It's a little bit low. Not you. Yeah, we know, Joel. Well, you'll just be happy if your PC works, I expect. It would be a bit of a bonus if you could actually use it. But do yourself a favour. I saw the state of the inside of that PC. Buy some compressed air and just give it a blowout every month. That's enough. If you don't smoke in the house and you don't vape and you don't have pets, then it's not that bad. I don't smoke, I do have pets, but I don't smoke in the house. I can hear a cat in my room playing. Hold on. I want to check what he's doing. Hello? Hello? So, the male cat has got a bit of an obsession with plastic packets. And his favourite plastic packet is the one that the cheese comes in. So we find that we keep buying packets of cheese just so that he can play with them, because he destroys them after a while. And I could hear a noise coming from under my desk, but couldn't work out what it was. And there's a little cat there playing with a packet of cheese. Life in my house is completely insanity. Complete insanity. You cannot use a pressure washer. Stop asking. You can. You can use a pressure washer. I lie. If you use a pressure washer, it will explode the next time you turn it on. If it turns on. Highly doubt it would. Can I use a pressure washer? That's your favourite question. It's like Joel's catchphrase. Can I use a pressure washer? No! No, you may not. So an ad on Google News today, some says they're selling used high-end graphics cards that were used for Bitcoin mining. Couldn't get on the link on the website. Right. So. Oh, 3060, okay. Ah, now I don't feel so bad. Mine's still better. Ha ha ha. So Howie, there are scams out there. However, it is a legitimate thing. I don't know if they've done it already, but basically there's going to be a change to the way that Ethereum is mined. And what it means is mining it on a graphics card is going to become less effective. Because of that, all of these companies, let's call them, who have been all these companies that bought a load of high-end graphics cards, some of them from the manufacturer themselves, bit of a gripe of mine there, but they bought pallets of graphics cards and they've been using them for mining. Now they don't need them anymore, so they are selling them. So there are used ones out there. Now, the damage done by mining on them, difficult to quantify, so it kind of depends on the price. Personally, I would buy used graphics cards for mining for my own PC, but I test them first, and it would depend on the price. Yeah. You remember that nobody was able to get hold of graphics cards? Well, that's partly because Nvidia literally shipped pallets of them to mining companies. Before they even released them to the public, they were shipping them to mining companies. Because if they sell them to a mining company, they can get the correct price and they can just have a big cash chunk in one go. Whereas obviously if they sell them via stores and distribution and things, there's extra money that has to be paid for the distributors, for transport. If they can sell 5 or 6 pallets to one person, that's great for them. So while we were all struggling to get hold of graphics cards, they did not care, because they were just, Nvidia were making their cash themselves. They really screwed up with the 30 series. They made such a mess of it, in the sense of people just don't trust them. Okay, the damage thing is very difficult to quantify. Basically, what happens is they are run at usually not 100%. You don't run the graphics cards at 100% when mining, but they're run at around 100%, but they're run 24/7. To make sure that they keep running at 100%, they are run in usually open cases or with very good cooling to try and make sure they don't get too hot. Of course, they are still fairly hot, and unlike your normal graphics card, the PC they're on 24/7. That's the difference. They've got 26 months old graphics cards in the 30 series will have more use than what your graphics card has probably got in 2 or 3 years. But that doesn't mean they're actually broken. That's the thing. If they've been used so heavily that they've caused heat damage, that's a different thing. But you can see that. The thing is, it's difficult when you can't see anything on the when you can't physically look at it. It's difficult to tell. I know what I'd be looking for, and if they're miners, the problem is you don't get much chance to argue with them. So you can't really say to them, can you run this test and this test and this test and show me it's doing it, that it's working? Because they'll just come back and say no, because someone else contacted me 2 seconds after you did and they didn't ask for any test and they bought it. It's difficult. You've kind of got to just move on it straight away if you want to do it. Bit tricky. Right, we're refilled, so now we can go and do some tedding. Now that all the grass is cut. Oh no. What Joel got was even worse than that, because you told me it was a GTX 780, I think, that the guy told you was new. Bearing in mind they were discontinued, I checked it for you, I can't remember when. I think they were discontinued 8 or 9 years ago, and they were still supported by Nvidia, but yeah, they were discontinued. They weren't made anymore. Oh, come on. These pedals are getting worse. Oh, no, this is the wrong tool. Flipping heck. I want to TED it. Ah, I'm windrowing it when I'm supposed to be TEDing it. Right. Let's do that again. 6080, yeah, there we go. 680. Yeah, 680 is even older. That's the wrong tool as well. I'm reading messages and ignoring. Oh, this is not going well. yeah, so that guy was just a liar. Sorry, but he was. He told you it was new, and it wasn't. It was new at one point in its life, yes. But not when he sold it to you, it wasn't. Oh, we're missing it. But what's the news with that, Joel? Are you, is it getting fixed anytime soon? I did put a message in Discord the other day. I was asking you and Elite both how the PC case situation was going. I think you decided to ignore me that day. Ugh. How rude. Alright, what is this music? I think this is the music that I used to use for my flight sim videos. That's why it's like this. Because for flight sim, the dance music doesn't work. I've never really understood why FS suits dance music, but it just does. It's weird. I've tried it with rock, and it did not sound right at all. But yeah, dance and sort of poppy stuff sounds great. Works perfectly well. Possibly, Howie, yeah. Like I said, 680, if you Google it, that was discontinued, I think, like 2014, 2013? No, 680, I think it was 2012 it was discontinued. So, unless Joel's had that PC for 9 years, it was not a new card. And I get very annoyed when people do that, because obviously our poor Joel did not know. It had a 1-year guarantee from who? From the guy? Who gave it a 1-year guarantee? That's weird. Because the 680 series was replaced by the 10 series, but they still kept making them for a little bit longer afterwards. When the 20 series was announced, they stopped the what has become known as the 0 series. He's still waiting for the guy. Well, maybe by next Christmas you'll have a PC again. Hello, Perry. You alright, mate? From the guy who installed it, right? Okay, yeah. The guy was dodgy, Joel. Sorry. Definitely. Very, very dodgy. All the jobs we've got to do today are the ones that I would normally do off camera or in a time lapse. So instead, we're doing them all in the live stream, which means I've got to talk. What would have been better is if we had done the maize silage harvest in a live stream. That would have been a better one to do. And I did want to, I just could not find the time for that, unfortunately. Maybe he will be dead by then. Well, that's nice. Wow. Working with you in the same building. Oh, you mean you might kill him? Okay, that's different. Don't do that. Yeah, we are going to plant maize in this field. It's going to be a massive maize field. So when we harvest that, I will try and do that as a live stream, because that's going to be a big job otherwise. Managed to do it in the time lapse last time for the video, and it didn't look too bad. I sped it up as much as it looked reasonable. I had to cut a fair bit out as well to make it fit, but it was okay. But this field, the bigger one, just be far too big. So we are definitely going to have to do that as a live stream, which means I need to plan it to make sure I'm actually available. That's the tricky thing. Planning everything. But I've already got the episode for Wednesday. Episode for Wednesday is recorded, so we won't be. It wouldn't be until next Wednesday or the following Friday that it'd be ready for harvest. If we plant it today. The thing is, we can't plant it today. Maybe it'll work actually. Because it would be 2 weeks' time, and I could do a stream on a Saturday. That's very true, Howie. Joel, listen to Howie. He's right. Oh, come on, pedals. Yeah, so that might work actually. If we get the maize planted, it'll be on Friday's episode. Then that would be a good time for a stream. That would time it well, I think. In very worst case, I can do the episodes and just leave the maize to be harvested. You know what I mean? Because it doesn't wither. I've got withering turned off. So we don't have to be concerned about withering at all. And oh, the only thing is, I say I'm gonna plant it, but ooh, I wanted to put oilseed radish in first. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. I'll still make it work. I'm just trying to think of how to make it tie in properly with being on call, so I can avoid any disruption from that. Tea? Tea? Didn't know you were British, Howie. And thank you, BB. I'm trying to keep an eye on my phone to make sure I'm not contacted for a lift already. Shouldn't be. Shouldn't be asked for a lift for a while, but best not to miss the call. I might be in trouble if I do that. I wonder. So look, let's check the classifieds. We don't have much money, but we can check and see if there's anything in here we can buy. Not really. Not. Oh. Oh. I cannot even say that name. But welcome. I apologise. I'm not even going to attempt to guess how to say that name. I will just butcher it. Right, what's that? That's the windrow flap. We don't need that. I don't think we need any of this. That's too big for us anyway. We do need a sprayer, but that's too expensive. Okay. Yeah, we're going to need a sprayer because we're going to be leaving the organic farming behind. Only the grass will be organic. Both sides of the family. Well, technically you're all British, Harry. Yeah, I'm kidding. Spam? What, you mean the message? No, I don't think so. I think it's an actual person. Because it's not a link. It reminds me, actually. Let me just check a sec. I've forgotten the name of it, but the bot that I have, the one with OBS, he's not on. I've completely forgotten his name. You'll have to remind me, please, Elite, so that I can go and check him. Check the settings. I've forgotten what he's called. What on earth is he called? It's not Dino. Dino's a Discord one. What's he called? Streambot or something like that? I don't know. Oh, that's going to really bug me now. I can't remember his name. Doesn't look right. I think it's in another language. That's right, Harry. It's in another language, mate. To be honest, when I saw VORONG, it reminded me of something they say in Germany, which is OMU, which is subtitles. So I don't know if that's what it is. I don't know. Like I said, not even going to try and translate that or say the name. Ugh. How much is a new tedder? Or we could lease one. We've got leasing there. Let's lease a tedder. Let's make this job a bit quicker. Which one have we got then? What? Why does it say we don't have... I'm confused. We've got a tedder right here. That's the windrower. That's the tedder. Ah, no, okay, so it's in the windrower category. That's why. Right, so... that goes 4.4, 8.9. Let's just take this one, the standard Vicon. We're going to lease it. Because for the purposes of streams, this is painful. Camera, work, not so bad. But yeah, streaming, no, this takes far too long. Let's go and pick up that guy and get this job done a little bit quicker. It's only 560, it's not bad. Okay, right, this will be a small upgrade, but it's better than nothing. Desperately need a second tractor. We've now got enough fields that we actually need more than one. And we have the worker, so it'd be nice if I could actually have him doing something while I'm doing this, but of course I can't because I've got the only tractor. Which is why we need another one. Thing is, I'd like the new one to be an upgrade. Really though, because the worker has problems using this tractor, because of his turning circle, it's just they really struggle. So I think really I need to get rid of this and get another one. And that's an expensive thing to do. Cheaper if I could keep this guy. But yeah, if I get an upgrade, I don't really want to give the upgraded version to the worker for no reason. However, workers struggle with this one. This is my life. This is my life. We're going to have to think about this carefully. But with the cows making the money they're now making, at least we'll be making a decent amount of money from milk. If we get some eggs, which is why we're actually going to plant some wheat, we will be able to sell the eggs at the selling station as well. And the bakery will pay us more for those if they are also organic, which means the wheat, ooh, good point. So the wheat is going to have to be organic. Can't use any herbicides or pesticides on the wheat when we grow it. Which means as well, we're going to have to put it in a silo. I do know exactly which silo we're going to buy. I found a couple of nice ones, modded ones, so we can use that. But yeah, we're going to need to get a silo so we can store some wheat, which we can then feed the chickens with. We've also got to buy a place to put the chickens. There's always so much money to be spent. That's the problem. What are you on about, Perry? Are you just typing to show you're still here? Ah, message retracted. There we go. Yeah, there's a slight lag, Steve, between when I see your messages and when you hear my response. And it's not because I'm ignoring, it's because there's actually a lag in YouTube. So I saw that before you retracted it. This is much nicer to do. Even only 6 meter width. I wonder if maybe we should buy one of these. But I've just been saying that we've got so many things that we should spend money on. It doesn't really make sense to spend money on an unnecessary piece of equipment just yet. And I think I'm going to unleash something to do with windrowing with as well, just to make that job quicker. Joel, we're approaching the 1 hour mark. Oh, no. I have never tried it actually, so I don't know. Good point. There must be a way. I can't go and check, because if I go and check I have to leave the room and see in there. I have to give it a Google. See if there's anything on Le Google. Howie, what? You're raising your hand. Does that mean you know the answer? If you know the answer, shout it out. Least item. Return. Right, and... oh look, we just sold one of those. Right, windrower. That's what we've got already, which is 4.6. I want something a little bit bigger just to speed this up. It's 5.9. Let's go with the 9.3. Oh, 1500, really? 8.5. No, do this one. I'm not a big fan of this one. I find it a little bit awkward to use, but it is a decent one. Can't deny that. Am I going to make bales out of this? Do I have to turn this on or just lower it? No. Just lower. Okay. It's a good job I modified the width of the baler. Luckily, there's this guy on YouTube called Elite Farming who does some nice videos about how to edit things like that. So thanks for that, Elite. That really helped. Because that baler, I don't know what was up with it. The width of it was actually smaller. The working width was set to something smaller than the actual physical width, which I just didn't get. But yeah, your video was very, very helpful. Do you mean Bluetooth, Howie? Oh no, we're missing. Why are you missing pieces? Right. This is much better for streaming. Things are nice. Nice and fast. I've got a feeling BT means Bluetooth. I've never heard that acronym before. Bearing in mind in the UK, Howie, BT is British Telecom. It's an actual TV provider. Ah, Bluetooth, okay. Yeah, his TV does have Bluetooth, Howie. I know. I'm now wishing we had a lot more money for the farm so I could buy these things permanently. Because this would make life much, much easier in general. I hope you're joking, Joel. Are you joking? I think the bales from this are going to be quite big. Or, no, not quite big. I think there's going to be a lot of them as well. This feels yielded very well. Yeah, Steve's TV does as well, Howie. It's got Bluetooth on there. Sorry, probably shouldn't whistle into the microphone. I bet it sounds awful. Joel, you must have Bluetooth on your phone or something like that. It's like wireless. It's a connection method. So you can use it to connect your phone to your TV, or what's the other really common one? Well, headphones. You connect headphones with mobile phone and tablet and things like that. What's the other one? Bluetooth keyboards, that's the other one. And Bluetooth mice. A lot of the wireless stuff you get for PC is actually Bluetooth. It's got a small Bluetooth transceiver, transmitter and receiver. I think I'm going to have to start bailing because I'm starting to make a bit of a mess here. I just explained to you, Joel. I just explained to you. Chill your boots, lad. You chat through YouTube app but not on your TV. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, I just checked mine and it isn't working in there either. It tells me the live chat is there, but it won't actually load anything. So I don't know if that's the same as what you've got, Steve. It's a bit odd. These pedals are completely giving up on themselves now, which means I really need to give them a clean. Yeah, it's just there's a delay, Joel. You'll have to Google it, to be honest. I don't want to. I don't know exactly how it works, to be honest. Oh, don't worry, Steve. I checked mine, yeah, not working on there either, so. I tried watching a live stream on my TV before, so it's the first time I did it. Oh. My pedals really have completely given up now. I just cannot use cruise control. That's really annoying. Because that means I'm going to have to clean them tomorrow. Wasn't really what I wanted to be doing tomorrow. It's really not a nice job cleaning out the pedals. But it's also quite horrible what is inside of there. Yes, exactly, Joel, that's it. That's exactly what it is. You're a maniac, so you didn't know what it is. You bastard. You did know exactly what we were talking about. But when you do it on your TV then, Harry, do you actually see the chat messages? Because mine just shows up like a black section on the right hand side where the messages should be, but it wasn't actually displaying them. Which is a bit annoying. Because I've only ever done it on my phone, and on the phone it's horrible, live chat. But I've only ever done it on my phone or on the PC. Oh no! So we've lost that grass. That's annoying. And it won't disappear either, so it's going to bother me forever that it's there. Oh, I've got a decent amount of grass coming out of the bales. Have I got variable bale on? Yeah, these are 2,000 litre bales each. Okay. So yeah, there's a decent amount coming out of these. More than I was expecting as well. We will put most of these straight into the cow's enclosure. Yeah, I can see that, Howie. He is cheeky. I'm guessing you're bored at home then, Steve. You can pair your hearing aids to your phone. That's interesting. Bluetooth hearing aids. I suppose it makes sense. But if they're paired to your phone, when you go into a shop and the shop's got the Bluetooth thing behind the desk, does that mean that doesn't work? Or maybe that is only a British thing. I don't know. I doubt it. I don't think we're going to get this seeding done today. I think we'll be able to get the cultivating done, not the seeding. It's just because this job has taken so long, to be honest. Much longer than I thought it was going to. We wouldn't do it behind your back, Joel. If we did it behind your back, you'd never know what we were saying. You can't defend yourself then. Okay, this is a big row, apparently. Oh, now you're just lying, Steve. Thanks for joining it anyway, mate. I've got the house to myself this evening, although I am on lift duty. And that is why there's a stream. Exactly. Howie had the same thought as me. So we are almost done. I have to grab. I think we're going to need the big trailer actually. I have to put it on a John Deere. Oh, I don't know. No. We'll do some more windrowing first. Try and get the windrowing finished. See if we can. Now that the bales are sort of out of the way. Sort of. Oops. So let's grab this guy. Trying to smash everything up. We still have an hour and a half left. You are obsessed. If I get called to tell me to come and do the lift, I've got to go, Joel. Got to go. Also, the neighbour's roof is blowing off at the moment. He warned me earlier. So, if a piece of his roof comes through my window, I will also have to disappear. Oh, I don't know. I think you should complain to Samsung, Steve. See if you can get them to send you a free TV. They can send you the next size up. As if you need it. Wow. Let's try and smash everything. We'll go and plonk this guy over here. Because we might need him again. I'm unsure. And we can quickly grab the baler. And finish up. Now I'm just looking for excuses. I don't need excuses, actually. Why has the music stopped? We can't have played everything. I don't understand. Right. Okay. I put the music back on. It's on loop now, so we're probably going to hear the same stuff again. I'm not sure how long this playlist actually is. Oops. Got to actually lower the baler. 65-inch, yeah. Overcompensating. The music stopped because you're chatting. Wow. How many beers have you had, Joel? 4? 5? 10? I know I don't have access to that. I'm trying to get back to the bit where I do have access. Stop complaining. There we go. Okay. That's a decent amount of hay. I'll keep him going for a while. None? None? Really? Wow. In that case, go and have a beer. Ah, it's Jack Daniels night, okay. Right. That's the baling done. Let's drop those out. Woohoo! I'll park up the baler. Grab the trailer. Okay, it's time to play a little bit of basketball. Oh, that started badly. Oh. No! Fail. Oh, hang on. Oh, that one went over the top. Well, that's how you normally drink them in the US anyway, isn't it, Howie? A beer and a chaser. Okay. I started moving backwards then because the brake pedal is getting sticky. Yeah. See, you can see me moving backwards. When I'm not, this is why. Hold on, I'm just going to smash it. There we go. No, it's still not working. That is getting worse. Can I change the controls without quitting the game? I do not remember. I can, yeah, right. Gamepad. No! Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Walk backwards is now brake. Brake is now brake. And this might be able to allow us to actually do things again. Change driving direction. There we go. Right. Save. Okay. Right. Maybe we're better now. Oh, it is, Steve, isn't it? It's a little bit crazy this evening. Oh, I have to remember that I just changed the pedal. I'm smashing the other pedal, wondering why it's not stopping. Oh, come on. Oh my god, really? We're getting there. At least the cultivator's nice and big. It won't take too long. Oh, change the pedal. I've had 2 years of using the same pedal. Yep, he is, Joel. He's just round the corner. Relatively speaking. Oh, you actually can't throw like in basketball because it throws up when you do that, rather than forwards. That one came out. I could see it. Oh, they both did. Rubbish. Music. Skip this, please. Okay. That one's alright. We'll keep that one. Hey, yeah. Right. The last 4. Get them in. Right, that's them all collected. So, now we can start feeding the cows. Let's just clean up. Rotate, rotate, rotate. No, don't fancy rotating them. So, yeah, hay is an urgent one. I haven't done anything with animals yet in FS. Oh, come on. With FS22. Is it still the same thing with the triggers seem to just be a little bit stupid? Or is it better now? Yeah, that is true. I would. Steve makes a mean curry, so... Actually, I would never have curry here in Germany if it wasn't for Steve. Alright, a little bit more. So we don't actually have much stock left over. But I think this is 10 days worth of food anyway, so... It's not like I'm worried about them. These little cows will survive. Got over 100,000 litres in there now. Okay, so that is full. Aww. So I think that one, Howie, is a spam message. Unfortunately, I'm busy. If Elite is around, I don't know if he is, he can kick him. But I don't know if he is still around. How many did we drop? I feel like we had one that fell out on the floor somewhere. I thought I saw one do that anyway. Come on, let me in. Why does he not want to let me in today? He does this sometimes. Right, he does not want to let me in today. Okay, let's grab the cultivator. Oh, before we do that, let me just remove the message. And user is gone. Oh, hang on. Well, we've got a little bit of stock. Not as much as I thought we had. A little bit. Drop the trailer off. Slalom. Asked them wrong. I was wondering why I wasn't braking yet again. Okay. What do I need? Cultivator. Cultivator! No. Unfold it. Okay, Howie. Well, I'm not. Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure if Elite is actually around, so I'm doing my own moderating today. Let's get this all torn up, and we can combine it with the other field, and then we're all set. A massive load of seeding to do there. Seeding and planting. And I'm not doing it in this live stream. I'll do the grass seeding. That's it. Okay. Now I need to allow create fields. Oh, perfect. That worked much better than I thought it would. What do you mean, Joel? Do you not know where you live? Is that what you're saying? You don't know where? The FS Games? Oh, you mean, what was it called? The esports thing. I've never actually watched it. Is there some kind of bale throwing challenge? The only one I watched was the one that was not virtual. The one during FarmCon. That was the only part of the games that I actually saw. BB, perhaps you could explain where you and Joel live, seeing as Joel doesn't know where he lives, apparently. You, Howie, not Howie, sorry. Sorry, Howie. You, Joel, are a wind-up merchant. Definitely a wind-up merchant. Both teams had to produce so many bales and store them. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. It just didn't appeal to me, the whole esports farming. Didn't seem right. I don't know why. It just didn't. I'm still not used to the pedal being the wrong way around. Still trying to hit the other pedal. You're almost convinced, Howie. Only almost. Howie Googled you. He Googled you, or he Googled where you live? There is a difference there. If he Googled you, then I really want to know what he found. Or maybe I don't, I'm not sure. What? You've lost internet? Your brand new, shiny, spanking internet has gone? What? Internet in Germany is a curious thing. For a country that claims to be so technologically advanced, they don't really understand that internet is something that you need. They're not very good at it. So it's something we struggle with, is getting decent connection. Decent, strong connection. Oh, he Googled where you lived. Okay. And is it actually on this planet then, Howie? Is it in South Africa? I've heard him talk, Steve. I've got a feeling. Interest? What interest? What? What interest? Oh, you've lost interest. Okay, okay, I understand. I thought you were saying you'd lost internet. I was really confused as you have your shiny new internet connection. Okay, and Howie googled the apartment building. Honestly, I think if it wasn't for the fact that BB is the voice of reason that we can ask questions to, we would probably think that Joel was completely nuts, living in a psych ward somewhere. Then again, BB could be his nurse, who's just encouraging him. We've got no idea. Yeah, I understand now, Steve. There's just the lag in messages. Ah, this is going to take me weeks to get used to the pedal. I've got to fix this tomorrow. Got to clean them. You are not. You're absolutely normal. Well, I'm not convinced about that, but if you say so. If you say so, Joel. Well said, Howie. I think so, Steve, yeah. What else could we do? There's nothing really that needs to be done at the moment. What I might do, though, to appease you, Joel, I can do some farming of a different kind. I can stream on Discord Medieval Dynasty. Well, I've got my own little farm on there. I can do that. It's way down in Africa. Really? South Africa is way down in Africa. I would not have guessed that. I'm taking the mic, Joel. I feel like we might be being a bit harsh on you now. Oh yeah, I am, yeah. You're right, Steve. Bit of a landing strip. Oh, we could just ask BB nicely, Howie. We could ask BB nicely to take a picture for us. I'm sure there's a brochure for the crazy place that he lives. Well, it's not really a farming game, BB. That's the thing. It's a game where you do everything. It's called Medieval Dynasty. It's on. Well, I'm playing it on Xbox actually. On well, on Game Pass, but it's on Steam as well. But yeah, that's not a bad one. I do have it. The farming is a little bit more basic, 'cause it's all hand farming. It's what I wish we actually had in FS, but we don't still don't have that kind of farming. Right, let's drop this off and let's go seed that grass field. Just off the coast of Antarctica. I suppose you are technically. The weird thing about South Africa is that my cousin's boyfriend is from South Africa, but that's not the weird thing about it. The weird thing about it is you have penguins in South Africa. Loads of them. Like, one of the world's biggest penguin populations is in South Africa. A place that we usually associate with being quite hot. And she used to go there 6 months of every year to study the penguins. Weird. When she first told me, I thought she was taking the mick. I thought it was like a joke. It was a way the students could go and just have a party for a few weeks or something. But it's actually legitimate. Who knew? Penguins in South Africa. Ah! Did it again. Kill. Right. So this will be a lovely grass field. As we know from the map, it's a bit of a monster, this field. I don't know how big exactly. I probably should have reset the counter. I'm just hoping this is enough seed, because I don't really want to have to go back and get more. And I can't spawn seed pallets because I'm using realistic mod. I don't need access. Shush. So you did not tell me what you thought Joel and BB and Howie about my idea of going to Marwell for the final series. Have a glass of Jack. My name was almost Jack Daniel when I was born. My parents decided to wind up my grandparents and told them I was called Jack Daniel. My parents are clearing out the loft at the moment because they're moving house, and they found the bottle of Jack Daniel that my grandparents offered me, thinking that it was a legitimate name. They bought me one from the day of my birth, because I don't know if you still get it, but they used to have date of birth on the bottle. Certain bottles of Jack Daniels. You did? What did you say? I just remember you talking about the number of episodes. I must have missed the actual comments about the series. So what do you think? You like it, Joel? I think it'll be the last series. I just don't know when yet. Not really sure when the last series will be, that's the problem. I've got a game on there. I haven't played it recently, partly because I've forgotten which mods are on there, and I don't want to make a real mess with it. It's a bit of a shame. Usually I keep all of each map has got its own folder so I know which mods are in there. But I messed around with the Marwell one a while ago and now I've forgotten which is in there. And I could just add every mod, but then it becomes a real mess to work out which ones I want to. I might want to add some in and take some out. Yeah, it's just awkward. But yeah, I think I had about 300 hours on that. No, 200 hours on my Marwell game. I never recorded it, it was just for me. But I love that one. A great map. So I'm quite excited to sort of go back and finish on that one. And that one would be with some money as well. It would not be a starting from scratch sort of thing. The same with the 5-year challenge, that's not going to be starting from zero. That's not the point. That's what this is, really. This is starting with zero. Well, I suppose Marwell could be a zero. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. The 5-year challenge, definitely not. That one, we've got a starting farm, the usual starting farm. Jack Daniels Flanagan. Yep. You're just saying this sounds good because you like Jack Daniels. See ya, Steve. Have a good weekend, mate. Thanks for joining. Still a fair chunk of this field to do, even with this nice big cedar. And this cedar is great, but we're going to have to replace this as well, because I've tried, the workers just will not use it, not the courseplay workers. So, yeah, rather annoying that they don't like it. But there is nothing I can do. There's only one other thing I can try, but I don't know if I can do it on a piece of on a cedar that's already been purchased. And that's to use the mod that allows you to turn a fertilizer. What's it called? Like to turn your fertilizer capacity into seed capacity instead. That might work, but no guarantee. And yeah, I don't know if it's something I can configure afterwards, or if it has to be done at the time of purchase. I don't know. I could try it, I suppose. Download it and see if it works. Because not being able to use the seeder with a worker is quite bothersome. I want the worker to be able to do some seeding for me. And right now, they can't. Although I suppose, from now on, they will actually be able to put a layer of fertilizer down. Because we won't need to be re-fertilizing this grass section. That's not going to happen. Oops. So, yeah. So they don't need to touch the grass section again. And the grass... and the wheat. So the wheat as well would be done without fertilizer. Yeah, the grass and the wheat are the two things that will be done with no fertiliser. There's loads of mist spots. Why? Yeah, they're the only two that will be done with no fertiliser, and I can do them by hand because they're smaller. This one's almost done anyway. Once he's done this time, it's fine. So, yeah, perhaps we could use the... Perhaps we could actually start putting some fertiliser in here. We've still got the government grant at the moment. The moment I use fertiliser, that's it, it goes. That was annoying. I'll have to fix that when we come down. I did smooth this field, but obviously not enough. To refill the seed as well. No, this is how I'm missing bits. See? No, get back in, get back in. I'm not doing a good job of staying in a straight line. I need some ridge markers. I never used to use them for, I think, 15... I don't know if 15 had them, I don't remember. But for 15 I never used them. For 17 I never used them. The 19, for the majority of the time I never used them, and then I did it once for a video I think, and I realised it actually helps, and since then I've actually found it makes life easier to use them. But this seeder was a bargain. And it's because it's a very basic one that does not have it. Oh, we're just shy of 2 hours. We're going to be finishing very, very soon. I think this is going to be done by a worker. Another one of those messages. But I don't know what they're trying to advertise with this spam. That's the thing. Usually spam is trying to advertise something. But I can't work out what this is trying to sell. Right. Right, there we go. Got rid of that stupid message. Cow pen's getting full. It can only hold 30 cows. So at some point we actually have to get a second pen so that we can keep breeding them. Otherwise they won't be giving us any more cows, they'll just be yeah, they won't be using they'll just be producing me milk and straw or slurry or whatever it is we've got in there. You very rarely see anyone using markers. On PS? Oh, PlayStation? Is that what you mean by PS? I started using them on Cantabria because I realised that it was making my life more simple. And that was with the big machines. With the smaller ones, actually I think it's easier, it's more important with the big ones. Small ones, you know, they're about the width of the tractor, just keep the tractor in line. But with the big ones, it gets quite difficult to gauge, I think, because of the kind of lack of depth perspective you have in Farming Simulator. I've tried doing things in the cab to be a bit more realistic, and I find it difficult, like spraying. Spraying with a long sprayer from within the cab is really hard. And I know you're supposed to create the tram lines when you're seeding to make it a little bit easier for them, for the guys doing the spraying. But even still, someone was watching one of my videos on Geiselsberg before and said that it's because of the lack of depth perspective that it seems more difficult. Apparently it's easier in real life. Yeah, I agree, Harry. Completely. Ooh, and there we go, round. Right, we're going to finish there then, because this job will have to be done another time. I'm fed up of seeding. Well, we're doing pretty well. We've got these guys topped up with hay. We've made ourselves some money. I'm happy. I am happy. So, thank you very, very much for watching, guys. Oh. I will do some streaming in Discord after this. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you soon. Well, I'll see you in Discord. But yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.